Welcome to Money, my friend, the place where future self-made millionaires come to learn. Today, we delve into the art of living below your means. The journey to financial freedom begins with a simple yet profound concept: living below your means. It's not about deprivation or leading a miserly life, but rather, it's about making smart and thoughtful choices about where your money goes. Why is this important, you ask? It's the secret sauce to financial stability and wealth accumulation. When we live below our means, we create a safety net for ourselves, a buffer against unexpected expenses. More importantly, we free up resources that can be diverted towards wealth-building activities. The beauty of it all is that it doesn't require a six-figure salary. No matter your income, it's about managing what you have effectively. Remember, wealth isn't about making a lot of money, it's about how much of it you keep. To start living below your means, you first need to understand your income and expenses. Let's unpack this. Imagine you're someone with a regular 9-to-5 job, and you also have a side gig. Your income isn't just your paycheck from your day job, it's also the money you get from your side gig. It's any financial aid you might receive, it's your tax refunds, it's the change you found in your couch cushions, it's every single penny that comes into your possession. That's your income. Now, onto the expenses. These aren't just your bills and rent or mortgage payments. It's also that coffee you buy every morning, the streaming services you're subscribed to, the gym membership you seldom use, the impulse buys at the grocery store. Every cent that leaves your possession, that's an expense. The key is to identify all your income streams and track all your expenses. Yes, that means writing it all down, or using an app or software if you prefer. Be meticulous, be thorough. No expense or income is too small to be insignificant. Let's say, after a month of tracking, you find that your income is higher than your expenses. That's great. You're already living below your means. But can you do better? Can you save more? On the other hand, if your expenses are higher than your income, it's time for some serious reevaluation. Where can you cut back? Could you possibly increase your income? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Understanding your income and expenses isn't just about being aware of your financial situation. It's about taking control of your money. It's about knowing where every penny comes from and where every penny goes. It's about making informed decisions and not just flying by the seat of your pants. Remember, money is a tool, and like any tool, it's most effective when used strategically. Don't let your money control you. You control your money. Knowing where your money comes from and where it goes is the first step towards financial freedom. With a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can now create a realistic budget. A budget, my friends, is the backbone of financial planning. It's like a roadmap, guiding you towards your financial goals, whether that's a vacation in the Bahamas, a new car, or as simple as a peaceful, debt-free life. Let's consider the example of the Johnson family. They're just like any middle-class family with dreams of providing their child with the best education. They've set their sights on an Ivy League college, a hefty goal, but not unattainable with proper budgeting and saving. The Johnsons start by setting aside a fixed percentage of their income each month for their child's education fund. This isn't easy, and it requires discipline. There are months when they're tempted to dip into the fund for immediate needs, but they remind themselves of the bigger picture, the future they're building for their child. Now, the Johnsons are not just saving, they're budgeting. They keep track of every dollar that comes in and goes out. They categorize their expenses into necessities like food, utilities, and housing, and luxuries like dining out, entertainment, and vacations. They prioritize their necessities and plan their luxuries. This way, they ensure they're living within their means while also enjoying life. Budgeting allows the Johnsons to identify areas where they can cut back. Maybe they realize they're spending too much on dining out, so they decide to cook more meals at home. Or maybe they find they're paying for subscriptions they no longer use. By identifying these, they can redirect these funds to their savings. Remember, budgeting doesn't mean depriving yourself. It's about making conscious decisions with your money. It's about understanding the difference between wants and needs. It's about balance. And remember, every dollar saved is a step closer to your financial goals. For the Johnsons, every dollar saved is a step closer to their child's dream college. A budget is not a restriction on your spending, but a plan that helps you spend smartly. It's like giving every dollar a job, ensuring your money is working for you, not the other way around. Want to keep more of your hard-earned money? Cut down on luxuries. Let's dive into some examples, shall we? Imagine you're a foodie and dining out is your thing. You love the ambiance, the variety, the convenience, but eating out every day costs a pretty penny. Now picture this. Instead of going out for meals, you bring the restaurant experience home. You learn to cook, experiment with recipes, even host dinner parties. Not only do you save money, but you also gain a new skill, and possibly a new hobby. Or how about your morning coffee? That daily caramel latte from your favorite cafe might be delightful, but the cost adds up. What if you invested in a good coffee machine and learned to make your favorite brew at home? The initial investment might seem steep, but it pays off in the long run. And then there's subscription overload. From streaming services to monthly beauty boxes, these small indulgences can take a large bite out of your budget. Evaluate what you actually use and what you can live without. You'll be surprised at how much you can save by trimming the fat. Remember, the goal here is not to eliminate joy from your life, but to find affordable alternatives that still bring you happiness. Luxuries are nice, but if they're draining your wallet, it's time to reconsider. Finally, let's talk about making your money work for you. After all, it's not just about saving, it's also about growing. This is where investing comes into play. Think of investing as the process of planting seeds. You can't expect a tree to grow overnight, but given time and proper care, it will eventually bear fruit. The same principle applies to your finances. When you invest, you're essentially planting your money in hopes of future returns. Imagine a friend of yours. Let's call her Jane. Jane started out just like many of us, working a 9-to-5 job, saving diligently, and living below her means. But Jane had a vision. She didn't just want to save money, she wanted her money to grow. So she began investing, first in stocks, then in real estate. Jane treated her investments like a garden, nurturing them with time and patience. She learned about the stock market, about property values, about the power of compounding. She didn't become a millionaire overnight, but she did see her wealth steadily increase. Now let's be clear, investing involves risks, but so does leaving your money idle. Inflation can erode the value of your savings over time. So if you're serious about wealth accumulation, you need to consider investing. Investing is the key to turn your saved money into a wealth-generating tool. So start planting those seeds today and watch your money tree grow.